Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome to Shapes 2, a game where we build a gigantic factory to make little shapes. Now I'm not quite sure why we're making little shapes, or indeed what we're doing with them when they're done, but that's what the game is all about. We have machines to make one type of shape and other machines to make other types of shape, we have production lines to move things around, we can move the shapes up and down between different levels, we can rotate them, we can cut them, we can change their colour, all with the end goal of just making shapes because we can, I think, and wonderfully there's no pressure. There are no time limits or enemies or anything like that, so we can just pootle about and build until everything is all sort of working a bit. Now this is the early access version of the game, which launched today as this video goes out, and as always there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description where you can go and check the game out a little bit more if you would like to. But anyway, here we go, time to dive right in and play with shapes. Okay, so because I'm a complete newcomer to the world of shapes, I never played the original game, we're going to begin with the very first scenario, which is called Operator Certification, and I think this is kind of like the tutorial level. The game's going to introduce us to things step by step and hold our hand a little bit as we go along, and you know, I am absolutely okay with that, because looking at what's happening in the background here, I do have a feeling that maybe this game is going to melt my brain a little bit. Look at it, it looks quite complicated. It looks like a game that requires logic and planning and thinking ahead, and generally if you've ever seen a Geek Cupboard video you will know that we don't do that. That doesn't happen in the Geek Cupboard. We don't do logic and planning and thinking ahead. We sort of bumble about and muddle through and hope for the best, and sometimes it all kind of works out. So if the game is going to help us a little bit, then yes, I will take that help. Thank you very much, game. And then what happens is, when you complete this level, it unlocks all the others. So next up we'd have normal, and then hard, then insane, and then hexagonal, which is a whole level of pain I'm not even prepared to even consider, and then a custom level too. But yeah, let's go right back to the beginning. We're not doing colourful shapes by the look of it. I don't think we do any kind of colour shape stuff, but we still do have some fairly complicated looking things. You know, that's got a rounded corner, and then pointy corners, and that's got a pointy bit and a circle on the top. So, yeah, we're not just making wholly basic things. I think there's a little bit of effort to put in. So we're going to do our operator certification, and then in terms of difficulty, I was thinking maybe we could put it down to relaxed, but then I thought, you know what, the game is already quite laid back. It's quite forgiving. If you go wrong, I don't think anything bad happens, and you can kind of delete things and rebuild things. There's no money or anything, so we can just kind of get on with it and build how we like. So I think maybe we will leave it on normal difficulty. It does say down here, tip, you can change the difficulty at any time. So if my tiny brain can't cope, and it does begin to slowly implode, then we might possibly drop it back down to relax. But for the start, let's try and muddle through on normal difficulty. So here we go, let's go and get our operator certification and make us some lovely shapes. Welcome to your certification. Thank you for signing up. You did sign up, right? I mean, possibly. Let's say yes, shall we? Either way, the Vortex requires us to evaluate your factory operator skills before issuing your operator certification. Simply deliver the requested shapes as efficient as possible. That's it. I mean, that's the issue right there, isn't it? As efficient as possible. That's going to be the problem, but we'll give it a good go. We'll try and muddle through as best we can. We might reward you with new upgrades and technologies based on your performance. Oh, okay, thank you. And you can have as many buildings as you want, but please don't damage them. We still need them for the next participant. Okay. And now we have a couple of things down here. I will strive for efficiency and build no spaghetti factories. I can't guarantee this, but I'm just going to lie on the form and sort of tick the box. I will not damage any buildings. Okay, we'll try not damage anything. Okie dokie, right, so we've signed our kind of waiver type thing. And here we go. Okay. What do we have going on? Let's go and have a little look around, shall we? Let's go and have a look around. I don't think anything is happening. Ooh, okay. Right, we're in space? Are we in space? Oh, yes, we're very much in space. Oh, crikey. Oh, there's lots of things around. Okay, so we have... oh, what's that in the middle? There's like a portal. That's the Vortex. That's the Vortex. Okay, so there's a big kind of swirly thing in the middle, and then we have a number of platforms around the outside, and that's kind of it. But there's stuff over here. There's stuff over here. Oh, is this the different levels? So is that a level where we have to make sort of round shapes with a red corner? And that's when we have to make shapes that look like that I don't think I'd ever be able to do. Okay, right, back we go to here, look. Okay, so yes, we've got ourselves a kind of a weird woobly portal thing, which looks very exciting. So that's the Vortex, okie doke. And then, yeah, we've got just a variety of platforms with little kind of round things on them. Okay, fine. Right, so it says over here, place for extractors. Okay, and I think it's pointing here, look, because they've got kind of orange woobly things on them. So, okay, we shall do as we're told, and we will place an extractor. Okay, so R to rotate. Okay, so we can put these in on here. So, okay, build a thing. Oh, I see, right. Okay, so we build 4 of those, and yeah, look, shapes are coming out. So these things here are extracting round shapes. From, I don't know where they're coming from. From under, oh look, they're making them. They're like great big kind of shape manufacturing things. Okay, right, that's quite fun. As they're making round ones, they're making square ones, they're making square ones, and they're making round ones. Okay, right, I see. And then they kind of pop up when you put an extractor on. Right, you are. Okay, so we've got 4 little kind of round shapes pending us doing anything with them. Okay, use belts to deliver the shapes to the Vortex on the right. Oh, I see. I see. Right, so we have to kind of throw the shapes into the Vortex. And then who knows? Where do they go? Does it eat them? Is this some sort of portal to another world where people are desperate for shapes? I mean, maybe that's what they eat at the other end of this portal. Maybe this is some sort of vengeful god and we have to feed it to keep it happy. I don't know. I don't know why we're throwing shapes into there, but we are. So here we go then. So a conveyor belt. Okay, place anchors with C while dragging a belt. Okay, right, we can do that. So start dragging. Okay, so drag it along and then an anchor point and then an anchor point and then, okay, do they go across the gap? Do they go across the gap by magic? I think they do. I think there might be like a catapult or something that kind of pings them across the gap. And then just straight along here. And then ping them into the Vortex. Okay, right, we've done that. So now, oh look, the shapes are moving. Okie dokie, right. And that's just producing more. That's just producing more and more. Let's follow a shape. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, look, there's like wheels. And they kind of... sort of frisbee over. Oh, that's quite fun. Okay, and then they're on here, and then eventually, it's quite a long way, they'll make their way over there. Open the knowledge panel to review past instructions. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, past instructions. Very good. Your goal is always shown below. Deliver the requested circles. So 10 of these. Okay, right. Vortex. Oh, and I see in that at that end is showing what's being delivered. That's showing the final shape that's going to be sort of sent into the Vortex. Okay, so right, there's a green tick, and we're all happy with this. So they go into the Vortex, and what? Where do they go, game? This is the question I have. This is the question. Okay, right. Place 3 half destroyers to cut shapes into halves. Okay. So now we're into the kind of stage of chopping the shapes up a little bit. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, hang on. We've now got to we've got to go and do the same with some squares, but also we have to produce some sort of half circles. Okay, down here then the game is telling us. Right, so cutting. You need multiple buildings per belt. The amount is shown top right. Okay. So we need 3. We need 3 of them. Which can do 20 shapes per minute. Okay, so we just put that in. So yeah, it looks like it's hang on a minute, hang on. Can we tilt the camera? Oh, I've deleted a thing. Deleted a thing. Put the conveyor belt back. Sorry, everybody. Is right click delete? Yes, it is. Okay, right. I've learned a thing there. Okay. So yeah, if we do that, then yes, it goes in one end and it gets cut and then comes out the other end. Hang on, let's put one in. So it goes in and, ooh, okay, yes, one side, the left-hand side, the west half gets vaporized. Okay, but then we need another one here, the game is saying, down here. Another one there and another one. Oh, I see, right, and then, right, drag to split and merge belts. So we can do that. Oh, that's quite jazzy. Okay, deliver the half circles. This is not an idle game. Why not extract some squares already? Okay, so now we are delivering the half circle. So 40 of those need to go into the vortex to keep it happy. Oh, great vortex. And then 10 squares. Okay, so hang on. Where were the squares? The squares were here. So we can just do the same sort of thing again like we've done over there. So we'll grab an extractor, or 4. So can we draw them on like that? Yes, we can. Okay, so we're extracting squares. I do like the fact there isn't any kind of money. There's no money. Maybe on the slightly tougher levels there might be a concept of kind of money or resource or whatever, but I quite like the fact that you can just build. You can just build and go, right. It's not you have to go, right, okay, I've got this many of those and 3 of those and that much money, so I can only build this. You can just go, do you know what? I'm just going to do some building. Was it C for an anchor thing? Yes, it was. I'm just going to build some stuff because I can. And then across like that. And then, yeah, into the middle. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, hang on. Place a rotator between half destroyers to produce quarters. Hang on, what? What? You want to... Oh, I see. We've got a new goal. We have a new goal. Oh, we need to produce just one tiny corner shape now. Okay, is this working? Yes, okay, right. So squares are going over. This is fine. Let's go back over here then. So we need a rotator. So, hang on. Let me try and work this through. This is where this falls apart. So that shape is then going to get rotated. So it's going to be across the bottom half. So there'll be 2 bits kind of on the bottom bit of the circle. And then we're going to cut it again, are we? Oh, and that'll remove the left-hand side bit, and then there'll be 1 bit left. Well, the bit left isn't like that, though. The bit left isn't in that position, but maybe that's fine. Okay, so rotator, and then cutting. And, oh, the vortex accepts any shape rotation. Oh, that's quite handy. Okay, right, that's quite good to know. So yes, as long as the shape is created, it doesn't matter which way round it is. Okay, I think we need to get some conveyors back over here, don't we? Because those things are all kind of clogged up. So, quick check. The shape comes in, so it goes like that. The west bit is removed. Then it's rotated. We're going to follow this one here. Then it's rotated, and then it goes through to here. And then it goes along to the next one, and then the west side is removed again to leave 1 little bit. Okay, and now they're all kind of being flung in, and because, yes, the vortex can accept any shape rotation, that's absolutely fine. It's just 1 little kind of corner bit, doesn't matter whether it's in the top right or the bottom left or whatever, it's all fine. Right, okay, oh, hang on. Now we need to chop these in half a bit. Okay, right, do you know what? We're going to be fine with this. We can do this. So choppity chop. Get these all chopped up, please. Like that and like that. Okay, that's quite nice. I like how slick it is building the conveyor belts. That's great. Just click and drag and they kind of work out where they're connecting and everything else. That's very good. Also, I do like the fact that you can just build over the top of things. That's quite nice as well. Just makes life a little bit easier. Okay. So, we now need to deliver these half shapes. And again, look, so the sort of orientation on our little kind of requirement thing is that way, but yeah, these are that way. These shapes are that way. If you tilt the camera to that way, look. So yeah, we are delivering those shapes, so it's fine. So fling them into the vortex. And all these other ones are going in as well. We're just kind of still chucking them in because we can. Why not? So we need 40 of those. Okay, so that's going to take a short while. I don't know if we have speed controls. And also, maybe now is a very good time to ask a very important question. I'm surprised I haven't asked it already, but here we go. Let's ask the all-important question. Say it along with me, everybody. Is spacebar pause? And no, I cannot confirm that spacebar is pause. Spacebar takes us to a very zoomed out view. Okay. Oh, milestone completed. Unlock your reward in the milestones interface. I suppose there isn't a pause because it doesn't really matter. Things don't overly matter. Like, we're currently right now flinging these things into the vortex and they're all spiraling in. It looks very lovely. I quite like the way they do sort of spiral about. But it's not like this is bad. It's not costing us any kind of money or resource or anything. It's just fine. You don't need to pause it because it's all okay. Okay, right, milestones. So we've got... Oh, we've done all that. So now we can unlock stacker and second floor. Okay, so stacker, second floor, 11 upgrades. Ooh, and 14 new tasks. Oh, crikey. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this level is quite extensive. Even though it's a tutorial level, there is quite a lot to do. Okay, unlock that. Stacker and second floor. Rewarded the stacker and second floor, allowing you to stack shapes and build multi-layer factories. Oh no, I can barely cope with one. Let's see what you do with them. So stacker, second floor, new tasks. Okay, so make, a circle on top of another circle by the look of it. And then a square on top of a square. And then, oh my goodness. And then that. So half square and then a quarter of a circle on the same thing. Oh, how is that going to work? And then like a little mini kind of Aztec pyramid kind of thing. So 3 squares stacked up on top of each other. And then we've got a cutter, a swapper, trash, 90 degrees counterclockwise, so rotator, 180 degrees rotator, a bent stacker, a label, and a third floor. I'm not prepared for all of this game. I'm not prepared for such things. Okay. Let's combine circles and squares. Place 6 stackers. Okay, where? Where do you want these game? Oh, normally you have a little thing telling us where to put them. Stackers are slow, so always place multiples of them. Okay, so we need 6 per belt. Okay, so hang on. If we're combining circles and squares, do we not want to put it sort of over here, for example? Hang on a minute, hang on. If we've got to do that, the squares are going to be at the bottom. So maybe the squares need to go in first? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. Okay, we're going to put them here. I'm going to put them here, and I know I promised not to make spaghetti factories, but this might be the beginnings of a spaghetti factory, but it's all fine. Okay, so we need 6, it says. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, supply the stackers with circles and squares. Okay, so we need squares at the bottom. We need squares at the bottom there. Okay, so what happens if we connect floors by dragging EQ while dragging? Okay. Connect floors by pressing EQ while dragging. Oh, I see. It raises it up and goes back. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, we can make bridges. Little kind of bridge things. So if we want to, say, extract some squares from here, can we just do that? I don't need to go up right now because the squares are on the bottom, I think. That's the way in. So hang on a minute, hang on. Okay, can we put a blocker in there for now? Can we sort of bash that bit there just so I can try and make this work? So like that. So that's going to feed a load of squares into here. So the squares are going to be on the bottom and the circles need to be on the top. Okay, so then can we, again, just sort of have a little bit of a break in proceedings? So hold on, everybody, hold on. There's going to be a slight system backlog. We'll get back to it soonish. So then that can come along here, and then we need to go like this, look, and then E to go up. Oh, I see, and now it reaches the top of those things. Okay, so like that. How do we get back to Q? Was it? There we go. Right. So they're then going to go upward somehow and then feed into the top. Okay. Is that all we need to do? And then we need to have quarter squares as well. Okay. We can probably work that out. That should be fine. So over here, look, we need to do the twiddly rotatey things and then some more choppy chopping and then some moving. Okay. That should be fine. There you go, look. I've already done that. That was fine. Yay for that. This bit over here then. Okay. Right, good luck, everybody. Good luck. I don't know if this is going to work. Do they get pushed over here, look? So I think... Oh, it looks like every other one. So when you've got a little kind of branch point like that... Oh, that's like a little sort of a pushy thing that shoves them over in that direction. So yeah, every other one goes onto here. Okay. So, are they going to jump up here then? So they're then going to go, whoop. Oh, that's fun. There's like a little zhuzhy, elevatory, lifty thing. Okay, and they're going to go along here then. Is that going to go all the way to the end, possibly? So it's going to go on to here. This is fascinating. That's what we're trying. Oh, that's what it's going to make. Look. Is that what that's going to make? So it's going to be at the top. And hang on a minute. I think, yeah, look. We've made one. We've made a thing and nothing exploded. Okay, hang on a minute. Now we need to kind of feed it into here. So bring that along like that. And then a kind of an anchor thing. And that into there. So now these are going to be sort of set free. We need to send 240 of these in. Good grief. Okay, so now is that correct? Is that right? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness me. Research points are rewarded for completing side tasks. Open the tasks overview. Ah, okay, that thing. Okie doke. Pin the tasks you want to work on, making them always visible. Okay, so there's a pin there. Right, okay, so I see. So what do we want to do? These are our kind of tasks that we need to complete to get research points. Let's just go for that one then. We'll pin that and then obtain 2 research points. Oh, I see. Right, we haven't done that yet. That's what we need to do. So we need to, get those out of the way. Those, hang on, milestones are here as well. I mean, yeah, look. The level is it's quite a big level. For a beginning level, I think it's quite big. And I think, had we sort of dived into a factory or something straight away, I would like to do this first, but I think maybe that might be a little bit complicated. So I'm quite happy that we're doing this. As a complete newcomer to the game, this is a good way of learning about, the basics of it and introducing us to all the different concepts and things. So, okay, side tasks. So we can do, that one looks complicated. Let's do that. Circle on top of a circle, by the look of it, and then square on top of a square. Cutting step by step. What is this? Okay, let's try that one. Okay, so go out of there. And, okay, so, there's our pin task. So these two, they're now just going to start sort of totaling up. Because, we're fine with that. They're being thrown into the middle, and that's all good. This bit over here is now going, do you know what? No, we don't want these. Do you know what? We'll just stop sending the rubbish. We'll just stop sending the bad stuff. It's fine. Sorry, Vortex, if you're enjoying it. So, circly bits. We have got, hang on, we've got other circles. That's squares. That's circles. Have we not got another circle bit? Yeah, here we go. Let's get these in over here, look. Because again, there's no, we just can do this and it's fine. So like that, and then like that, bring that over. Okay, so pop that in like that, and then we'll just sort of put a blocker in just there, just to stop everything kind of piling up and getting all funny. And then we need to have, hang on, stackers. So we need, how are we going to do this? Like that. So if we have 6 of these, so 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, so that can go like that. That's the bottom stack sorted. And then it can come straight back out and go across like that. And then we're going to need a little bit that breaks away. Hang on a minute, like that. But can that go up? Yes. Okay. And that can go a bit like that. And then can we go back down again? Okay, and then put that there. Is this nonsense? I have a feeling this might be nonsense, but okay, we'll give it a go. So are we going to make 160 of these? So they're being kind of hoiked up to the top. And we will see what's going on. I don't know if there are time controls to kind of hurry things along. I'm not entirely sure. The game hasn't told us that we can speed things up. So I'm assuming this is how fast the game goes. It goes like this, and that's what's happening. Look. Yes. Okay. We've put a circle on top of a circle. Okay, it looks a bit like this. So is this going to be okay? Oh, great and mighty Vortex, do you accept our humble offering? Please don't eat us. Okay, so, whoop, in it goes. Yes. We did a thing. I did a thing. I'm impressed. Genuinely, I thought that would take me forever to work out. I know it's not complicated, but games like this are not often things I would play. Because all this, if it gets much more complicated, my head's going to fall off. So I'm quite happy we've done that. I'm quite jolly. Okay, let's maybe... we're going to start chopping things up a bit later. But those there should be okay, I think. they should be okay. Pyramid. So that's 3 levels. So we're going to have to get a set of stackers to do 2 sets of the levels, and then put the process thing through another stacker and drop another square on top. Do you know what? Let's give that a go. Let's see if we can muddle through with this load of shenanigans. So, are they squares? Yeah, okay, right, so extractors. So 4 extractors, this is fine. We're good at this bit. This is brilliant. Yeah, look at this. Oh, we can put a thing in like that. Okay, and then put it in like that, but then have a bit of a sort of a barrier there, just to, again, stop things queuing up and making me panic. And then I'm going to need to do what we did before, but maybe we just put it slightly more over like this, because then we're going to need to have another set of stackers, I think. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, okay, and then get the conveyor going in like that, and then can we go like that? Yes, we can. Okay, so they're going to get to that point, and some... Oh, no. No. Oh, no, hang on. No, is it? Is it going to work? No, I think I've blocked that off. I think I might have broken that a little bit. Okay, no, that's fine. Is that undo? Undo that nonsense that I did just there. We'll do it from here instead. So we can go like that and up, and then across and along like that. Okay, so back down we go. Yeah, that's better, because the conveyor's going along there now. Right, so that's going to put squares on top of squares, and then it's going to come out. So they're going to come out of here. And then we're going to have to do the same thing again. We're going to have to kind of replicate that. So another set of stackers like that, and then they're going to go in like that. So the already done thing, so a square on top of square is going to go into the bottom level, and then we need to go like that. Oh no, hang on, no, I've not done that. Like that, there we go, like so. So a bit like that. Oh no, I've broken it. I've done it wrong again. Hang on, undo. Undo. Yeah, thank you for the undo option, game. So like that, bring that forward, then raise it up, then across, and then up. Yeah, there we go. That's what I meant to do. So yeah, it looks exactly like that. So then we're going to have more squares going up to the top, I think. No, we're not. No, we're not, because they're going to go and get put on the top. No. We're going to need a fresh set of these. No, okay, right. That bit there is piffle. Hang on, undo all of that bit. That's a nonsense. Nonsense. Okay, so more fresh squares are going to have to come in, and then kind of go like, hang on, and like that, and then raise up and go like that. I think possibly. So we'll get the ones already done coming this way, going into the bottom here. So the ones that go into the bottom of these things will be... Oh, but things are happening. Hang on a minute, game. Hang on. I'm trying to work out something probably relatively simple, but it hurts my head. So the already stat one's going to the bottom, and then they're going to get another one put on the top. I think that's possibly it. Okay, right, do you know what? We'll give that a go. So boop that in. Oh, hang on, and like that. Okay, so that's going to get pushed this way. That's going to go that way. Okay, so this might not be overly efficient, which is no great surprise. I'm not striving for efficiency. I'm striving to just try and at least do something. So they're going into here. So, there we go. So we have a square on a square. And that's now coming through here. Look, these squares are being sort of put into the top of these things. So let's see where that one's going. It's going to go along here, and it's going to drop into this end bit, I think. So hang on. So it's going to go to here. The game's going, hang on, there's a square at the top. Whoop, drop it in. There's little kind of squishers. I did just have a horrible thought there and thought, it's too big. But there we go. That is, I believe, one of those. So we've made one of those. Okie dokie. Right now, we just need another 140 of them to be sent into the Vortex. Oh, great and mighty Vortex. Have this square pyramid thing. And whoop. Is it good? Yes. Okay. We've done another, what I think is a complicated shape. I mean, people that are good at this thing are probably looking at that going, That was easy peasy. What are you talking about? But, I thought that was complicated. Okay, so we've completed that. No, hang on, where is it? There we go, unlock. So we can get our 1 research point thing. And now they just need to be in half. So we can pin that one, because that is going to be... Where's that one? Where is this one? It is... that's squares with... Oh, hang on a minute. Are we not making that? Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Okay, right, I got confused there. So now we need to chop the... Okay, get rid of that for a second. Now we need to chop these, so they need to be halved. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. So that can go... Oh, no, not there, actually. Undo. That can go there. And, yeah, we need 3 of those for that conveyor. Okay, that's fine. So like that, bring it down, put it in. So that should chop those off, which will make those. They're slowly working their way through, which is good. That's fine. We like that. That's good. So let's try and get these done. Let's try and get some more research points, and then we'll come back to the other milestones. Although, hang on a minute, milestones. Yeah, we're sort of... Are we about halfway through? Possibly. Oh, what is this? What's all this? Oh, dear. Okay, right. Let's get these done. Let's try and get 140 of those and 320 of these. Crikey. I mean, yeah, they are being pinged into the almighty Vortex quite well, but that's going to take a long time to do, isn't it? That's going to take ages. Okay, fine. Right, there we go. That's going to take ages. Maybe then, while that is sort of, taking its time, we could look at these. Where is... Yeah, that's over here, look. So we need to halve these. We need to chop these things in half. Okay. How are we going to do that? There's not a lot of room. That's the only issue. We need to kind of move that over a bit. Can we do that? Select area. Shift click. Can we copy that? Are we allowed? Selection, blueprint, clear contents. I don't know. Stackers, destroy. I don't think... clone. Oh, blueprints is a thing in here. Blueprints is a thing in milestones. That's just there. Bother. Okay. So we can't copy and paste this. Okay. I think then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild that thing, but over here, so it's slightly further back, and then we can fit in all of the different kind of choppy things we're going to need. Because look, we need to chop these in half. So I'm going to rebuild that over here, and then just kind of reconnect it all. So hang on, stop making incorrect things. Yeah, away with that for now. So all this can kind of churn through, and I'm going to rebuild it over here somewhere. Let me just go and get that done, because yeah, that should be okay. That should be okay. We should be able to muddle through with such a thing. Maybe, possibly. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but there we go. Right, so yes, I'll just go and finish this off. Hang on a second. Right, I've rebuilt the thing over here, and I think that should be okay. So reconnect the top bit, so squares can now come through. Reconnect that bit to there, so circles can come through. Okay, so now we're going to get the square bit at the bottom and the circle bit on the top. Okay, that's fine. And then when they're all through here, we then need to chop them in half. Okay, and again, that should be fine. We should be able to do that a bit like that. Okay, so anchor that, put that there. Okay, so that should start producing those ones. And then we need a quarter of a double stacked square thing. Right, these are the big things. They're the pyramids. They're the half circles. Okay, so they're working on our task things. That is... what is that? Oh, that's just one little thing. Okay, I mean, it's an acceptable shape. It's fine, but we don't need that. So, do we need to go and rebuild this bit here to not do what... Oh, yeah, we are going to need the turny things eventually, but we need to get a stacked thing first. Okay, do we rebuild it, or do we use one that we've already got? We can't use one we already have, because they're already doing other jobs. Oh, crikeys. Okay. Right, we're going to rebuild a whole new thing. We're going to build it over here, and then we're going to get rid of that bit. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to need some stacky things. So stackers. Okay, so in and out like that. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then it's going to come out, anchor point in that and go in that direction. And then, oh, have we got enough stuff to do it? We're going to need to cut it. Okay, so hang on. 3 cutters will then cut the thing in half, and then it needs to rotate, and then we need to cut it again. And then we can bring them down and then send it over there. And then we need to sort this bit out. So yeah, it's square on a square. So it should be okay. This should, he says, should be fine. Okay. So we can have that can just sort of feed right into there. That's fine. That can go in now. They can all get lined up and be ready to go. And then from here, we will go like that, raise that bit up, and then put that bit like that, and then come back down. Is that okay? Yeah, maybe, possibly. It looks like it might do a thing. Possibly, I don't know. We'll find out. Right, so that's going to come over here. I think maybe this bit's not doing anything. So we'll just sort of get rid of that because we're wasting squares going in that direction. So yeah, that's fine for now. We'll leave that in place just in case we need it for something else. But right now, I don't think we need that. So here we go. So that's going to go in, get us twirled about, and then, oh no, hang on, which way? It's that way, isn't it? Okay, so it's coming in, it loses half of itself, then it gets twisted round, and it's losing half of itself again. And it gets vaporized, gets sliced and vaporized, and there you look, 1 out of 400. We're doing things. Oh, and I think maybe we can claim some research points. Okay, use the points to unlock an upgrade. Okie dokie, right, what can we have? So, slightly quicker conveyor belts. Okay, that might be handy. Or slightly quicker cutting, or slightly quicker stackers. Oh, so it's about speed. So, yeah, it goes from, the conveyor belts go from 60 per meter to 90 per meter. I don't know, they go 30 quicker. Okay, do you know what? We have a lot of conveyor belts. Let's do that. There you go. Upgrade the belts. So they should just kind of fling things around quicker. Because yeah, part of the issue is when we get to this point here, they just sort of, it takes ages to get round into the middle. So yeah, we'll just sort of hurry that along a bit. And then yeah, if we do get this done, we can get another research point, I think. Oh, look at that. Hang on. How many stacks is that one? That's 4. Crikeys. Okay, where do we make those? Where are those produced? They are made over here. They're over here. So we now need to go to... Oh, hang on a minute. How are we going to get another set onto these? How are we going to do that? Unless, can we have another set of... We're going to need to create 2 sets. So we're going to need that there. So one on top of the other. And then maybe do the same over here. One on top of the other. And feed them into there. Okay. Do you know what? We'll give that a go. Let's just kind of destroy those bits for now. This is... ah, dear. Okay. So, stackers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so those ones can go in at the bottom level. That's fine. As it comes out, it can go to just there. That's still fine. And then we need to also have a bit that's raised that's feeding into the top. Is that right? Does that look right? Oh, I've broken that bit. Oh, I've broken that bit again. No, hang on. No, there's nothing on the bottom now. The bottom bit is broken. No, that was shoddy. Not that. Not that. How about how are we going to do this? Maybe like that. Look, raise it up, and then across. Is that acceptable? Yeah, that's all right. Look, that's fine. Yeah, splendid. Okay, good. So now that's going to make. They're all queuing up. We need the ones on the top to get sorted out. So they're going to come through here. See, look, this is what I mean about I don't do these games very often. So that's going to go in like that. So that's going to get squished down to size. That comes out along the conveyor, which are now going a little bit quicker, which is handy. And then They're going to go onto here, look. So already, look, here we go. So does this now squish it down to make one of the... Yes, we've sent 5 out of 280 of them already. And that's done. So we can unlock another 2 research points. So we can now also upgrade something else. I mean, we might as well just get the base upgrades of each thing. So let's get... we do quite a lot of stacking. Let's get a slightly quicker stacker, and then we'll get the cutting thing. And then, yeah, we've got all these things. All of these things. Trash destroys shapes. Can also be used for decorational purposes. Okay. If you say so. I don't know what you do with that, but okay. Right, so working our way through this. So, yeah, that's going to be complete. And then, oh, crikey. And then we've got that one, which is... okay, hang on. Where? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. So I've broken all the things. So hang on, I've broken it. There we go. Where's the thing where we make those? That is... Oh, no, it's not there. It's not there. It's here. Okay, so now we need to do this again, but we're going to need another... Hang on a minute, that's a cutty thing. Everything is fine. Rotatey, rotatey, rotatey. Choppity, choppity, chop. And then back down. And that should then sort this out. So I think, yeah, we're making those. We're making those. We're making those. And now we're making those. Okay, so we've got 4 things being lobbed into the vortex. And I think they're all things we want to be kind of being manufactured. They're all either part of our milestones or part of our pinned tasks, which is very handy. Okay, right. That's good. And also quite surprising. I didn't think that would work, but okay, no, it is working. And yeah, let's just enjoy that for a moment because yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. But okay, right, splendid stuff. There's all sorts of things down here. I notice that aren't even lit up. That looks like a water drop. That looks like lightning, and that's a star. So, I mean, I know we're only on this sort of, the baby steps level, but we're not even sort of scratching the surface, really, of what there is. But, okay, right, so now we'll just wait. We just need to sort of patiently wait for things to happen. I suppose we could possibly plan ahead a bit. So that is, I mean, that's going to finish that off. We'll complete the pyramid things. That's fine. What's this? Recycling milestone shapes. So 2 of those... Oh, and 1 of those. How do you do that? How would you do that? How would you create such a thing? I don't know how you do that. And yeah, we haven't even done that yet. So I suppose we could possibly work on that just to give us something to do. Oh, look, that's... Oh, dear. Okay, these bits here are fine. Then it gets to that and then my head hurts a bit. We could just do this. Let's just do a stack. Just a square and a square. We can do that. We did it with the pyramid anyway, so we'll just get another kind of input thing sorted out. And, yeah, we'll try and work on that. I mean, yeah, here comes spaghetti, but it's all fine. Everything is going to be fun. We're going to get some more inputs and sort of bring them that way, possibly, and then throw them back in over there. But, yeah, there we go. So we'll try then. Hang on a second. Can we pin that then? Let's pin that one. We'll try and clear all these. That might be a good idea. And then the milestones are slowly but surely getting there. That's fine. Right, I'm going to go and sort this out then. So we're going to try and get a little kind of a square on a square thingamabob going on. Oh, okay, a little help thing has popped up. Hello there. Click any shape in the interface to open the shape viewer. Okay, any shape in the interface. What does that mean? Just sort of click that shape? No. Any shape in the interface. What interface game? What interface were you referring to? I'm not entirely sure. Does it mean in here? Oh, like that. Oh, I see. Okay. So it tells us, kind of, gives us a bit of a closer look at the shape, and maybe we can try and work out how to make such a thing. Okay, that's fine. That's good to know. That's good to know. But yeah, we're sort of okay with that right now. We're kind of just trying to work out how to do these at the moment. And I think we are looking pretty good. So yeah, anchor point that, then run that in like that, and then just connect up our extractors to that bit over there. So let's see if this works. It'll take a while for them to kind of get over here because the squares have to go here and then along around this operation. But It'll be fine. They'll get there eventually. So let's see if that makes a little kind of square stack thing. Okay, is it acceptable? And I think it is. I think it is. Okay, so now every single one of the things that we're feeding into the almighty Vortex is a thing that's either a milestone or a task. That's very good. And yeah, we're sort of close-ish to the top milestone there. And we're sort of close-ish to that task there. Oh yeah, and that one there. They're sort of those two are 3/4 of the way round, because the little circle thing lights up to show the progress. That's about halfway. Yeah, that's going to be the first one. Although the requirements on that one are quite low. That's only 160, so maybe that one will be done quite soonish as well. So, okay, right, you know what? Let's just wait, shall we? Let's just wait for some things to kind of fly into here. I do like how they sort of spiral in. I do wonder what the purpose of this is. I want to know what's on the other end of the vortex, but maybe that's a mystery that we'll never ever find out. I don't know, but yeah, we'll just sort of we'll pootle about and wait. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Lost. Click the home icon or press H to jump back to the vortex platform. Now that's fine. I can press that. Okay. Are these all the levels? Right. Okay. There's quite a lot of game then. There are many shapes to be made in many different locations. Okay, right, that's quite amazing. There's a lot going on here in shapes, lots of little platforms. Okay, we completed our milestone, that's very good, and we've completed that thing there as well. Okay, so unlock that, get the 2 research points, and then, yeah, do you know what, yeah, get the cutting upgrade. Just they've all been upgraded at least once, that makes sense. And then, okay, so what do we got to do now? So we're still working on that one. Then we need... oh, that's just that just cut again. That's just that one cut again. Okay, so hang on. Where were they? Not there. It's the circle on a square. Okay, where is that? Just here. Okay, so these need to be chopped again. So hang on. So we need to stop that for now. Hang on. Hold fire a second, please. They're all probably not required right now. So... we need to cut and then rotate and then cut and then bring it all back round like that. Okay, is that going to be enough? Let's see. So it's going to come in and it's going to get rid of that side, rotate, then it gets rid of that side and then it's just one bit. So it's a circly bit on a square bit. That's one of those. That's that milestone, I think. Is that one going to be done? Is that one going to be finished? Yeah, look, that'll be the end of that kind of milestone kind of path, which is pretty good. And we're about to complete this bit as well, which is brilliant. Okay, unlock that. Now they need to be in halves. Okay. Whereabouts was that one? I forget where all of these things are. Everything looks very same. Okay, right here. Okay, so now... oh, I'm not quite prepared for that one just yet, game. Hang on, give me a second. I don't know how to do that. This one here, we can do. So we can just... yeah, it's just a choppy thing. It's just a cutting thing. So we can put the cutting thing here and here and here, and then just bring that along and bring it back round. Okay, that's fine. So that'll sort that one out. That one's being done. This one is nearly finished as well. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to do that one. I'm not quite sure how to do that, and that one is similar. How would we do that? We've got to combine... because we can't chop half of it. We can't chop half because that's not going to work. Or do we have to stack them? Do we need to stack them up? So do we need sort of, yeah, to chop it up? So to go chop, chop, chop. So do 2 chops. So chop half of it away, chop half of it away, but in 2 different locations. And then... put it into a stacker and then drop it down. So one bit's here and one bit's there. Oh, I genuinely don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how you do that. And the same here as well. How do you get opposite bits? How do we get that kind of a thing? I don't know. Is it something that we're supposed to unlock? Over here, swaps the west halves, separates the west half and east half. Oh, is it that? Are we supposed to get this? Separates the west half and east half of any shape. Ah, maybe it's that thing. So we then... how do we combine it back together again? How do we stick it back together? That's the question. Stacker. stacks the top shape on the bottom shape, and outputs to the side. Do we need that? I don't know if we need that or not. I'm not entirely sure how we do this next bit. Let's clear these things, shall we? Let's get this one done, because then that's quite a big thing kind of out of the way, which is good. So, okay, 274, 275. Okay, yeah, that's relatively slow going. That's quite slow, but yeah, it is getting there. I can't even see which one it is. Whereabouts is it? It's this bit. There we go. So 3 more. There we go. Right. So claim the goodies for that. So we're on 6 research points. So we could, in theory, get the cutter. Okay. So yeah, it's not a destroyer. It's a cutter. It separates them, and then the two halves go on their merry journey. But what I don't know is how to get those bits back. So we could, let's say, hang on a minute, like with this one here, we could have a square, and we could, I don't know, go, right, okay, put it through a cutter. So then we're going to have that square broken up into 2 bits, and it's going to have 2, so like half a square that side, half a square that side. We can then destroy half of that, but then do we have to put it through a droppy, combiney thingamabob? What is it called? One of these, a stacker, to then put that back in position? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe, could we... Are they squares? Well, they're circles, botherations. Hang on a minute. That's squares. The squares are on this side. Okay. Let's give this a go, shall we? Let's give this one little go. So hang on. Extractors. Yeah, this is all fine. Boop, boop, boop. That's all good. Right, bring that along and then kind of go. Hang on. Anchor point. Go there. And then we'll stop all the stuff. So we'll go like this. Bring it in like that. And it can sort of come over here. So it's not going to be the most efficient because it's kind of blocked with all that stuff. But it's fine. And then we need to... squares are going to be there. So yeah, I want a cutter. So grab us a cutter. And then... where would that be? Cutting. Okay. Use tab to switch variants. Okie dokie. So now we've got this. Okay. So I think we put... we need 4 of those, do we? Oh, crikeys. Okay, this is going to be... This is not going to be efficient. The vortex indicates whether you deliver the correct shapes. Okay, so red is not required. Green is correct. Grey is you delivered enough. Lock is correct with future goal. Blueprint is some sort of challenge thing. Okay, yeah, we kind of worked that out, but I don't think the vortex is overly fussy about it. I think it's fine. Right, so now, through each of these, we are going to have half of a thing. We're going to have half a square. So then... Do we need to? No, hang on a minute. Turn it back to that. Do we then need to chop half of it away? Yes. I think we then need to chop half of it away. Possibly. I don't know. Go there. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this works. They're going to fly over. This is all good. It's going to come along here. And are they going to go to the end? I imagine they'll go all the way to the end. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. That's going to end up with... yes. Okay. So, hang on. We need to... This isn't going to do anything. Get rid of all those ones. That's not going to do anything. We need a rotator on those ones. And then a choppy thing. Like that. Okay. So that's now down to 1 bit, which is fine. And then this needs a rotator. There's probably a way more efficient way of doing this. And then another choppy thing. Everything is fun. Okay, so now we've got a square there and a square there. And then we need to rotate. Hang on a minute. Is that what we want to do? Rotate that one. So it's now opposite to the other one. I don't like it. And then bring them along as well. So bring those to there. And then... Oh, I might have made a bit of a mess of this. Okay, and then what we then need to do is stack them. I think we need to stack them up. So then we need to get ourselves 6 stackers. this is going to be an awful mess. And then it's got to kind of go, oh, where's it even going to go? It's going to feed in over there somewhere. Kind of random rubbishy way. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of those. And after it's done, this is fun. We can do this. So anchor point, anchor point, anchor point into the vortex. Right, that I like that bit. That's fine. So this bit can be the... So these ones can be the bottom bits then. So they can go into... Hang on a minute. No. Don't put it in right. Like that, look. Do that. They can go in to be the bottom sections. So like that and like that. That needs to go in like that. Oh, that's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. Hang on. That's going to feed directly into there. Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. No, I can't work it out. Hang on. Brain is having a moment. And now we've piled those up there. No, get rid of all that. No, that didn't work. That wasn't what I wanted. So they're all going in like that. Yeah. Why can't that go in like that? There we go. Oh, well, now they can't go in like that. Can we not have a junction that's a bit like that? Seemingly not. Okay. What we might need to do then is get rid of all of those bits and then have them coming all the way down. Can we even do that? Can we even do and bring that down like that? So they're all going to come along here and then they're all going to go back up in that direction. This is probably really awful. Okay, so they're the ones with the top right, but then one of those has got through as well. I don't know how to do this bit, which I think might be painfully obvious. And then we've got 4 of these. So I think that needs to come... Hang on a minute. Raise. So go across this way. Although, hang on. Does it now need to go back down? Can we do that? And then can we go up and then across and then... down? Are we allowed to even do this? This seems a bit of a shoddy approach. And then down a bit. Okay. And then that can go like this and then raise up and then go across like that. Is that even going to remotely work? Okay. Hang on. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. So that's going to go to the end. And we've completed that. That's fun. That's going to go to... I think it might have worked. Look, it's going to drop down, and it's one of these. I've done a thing, and it only took all of this stuff to make a slightly wonky shape. Okay, right, that's brilliant. We'll unlock that, thank you. Oh, that's just pushing it way too much. That's going to melt my head entirely. Okay, do you know what? Yeah, can we get our first one of these in? Can we do that? Yes. It's a green tick. The Vortex is happy. All praise the mighty Vortex, our glorious and benevolent overlord. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we can get that done eventually. 720 of those, good grief. And then, yeah, they're slowly churning through as well. That looks complicated, and that looks like that kind of setup. But before we do all that, we're going to have to do a stack. We're going to have to do a circular stack thingamajig. As well as then doing all this. All that complicated stuff. Okay, hang on. Milestones. Oh no, I don't want to press that. Where's the actual thing? There we go. So, if we get 720 of those in, and 720 of those, that means that we complete sort of, wherever it is, phase 1 of this level, and then we unlock phase 2. So we get blueprints, which might be quite handy, and also, yeah, we get all of these other bits and bobs. So I think maybe, although it will require just a lot of me sitting about not doing anything, I think possibly we just sort of get these done, because then we can get the blueprint thing done, and then we can just go and build a few other things. But yeah, I think that's going to take ages, though. That's going to take a long time. We've already got, what, 35 of them through? That's going to take, like, real life actual ages. Is there a speed control then somewhere? I don't think there is. Okay. No, I don't know. I think the only speed thing we have is this, to kind of hurry things along in-game itself. I don't think we can sort of move time any quicker. Oh, Shape previews show the result even before shapes arrive, allowing you to build faster. Yeah, they were quite handy actually. They are quite handy things. When they appeared before, they were quite useful. Okay, right. I don't know how long that's going to take. Because I was thinking, could we just copy this entire setup for that thing? Just sort of go, do you know what? I don't want to rebuild all that because it was complicated and it hurt my brain. Can we just, I don't know, copy it? Oh, there's a bit of a backlog here. What's happened here? These ones are not doing anything. Because that has... Oh, that's not doing... Oh, hang on. Now that's not working. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Upper level. Yeah, they're stuck. Okay, bring them along. Yeah, anchor point that. And in like that. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yep, smooth. Right, maybe that'll hurry the production of those up. Yeah, because only 2 going over, look. That's going to take ages. Yeah, these are all fine. These are all good. Are they all good? These are all... Why are they not... Oh, yeah, because these are still sort of... Oh, now they're going through... Oh, I don't know. It's probably fine. I think these bits have kind of ground to a halt due to some shoddy work there. But, do you know what? It's still sort of slowly working. It is getting there. But yeah, these might be a bit of a step too far. What's that shape? That is half a circle and a square with smaller squares on top. So we'd have to use a dropper thing to drop it on. Okay. Do you know what? I'm calling it quits. I think we have had a pretty good look at the game to see what it's all about and how it works at a fairly basic level. We've not done anything too advanced. We haven't got involved with colours or anything like that. We haven't kind of got coloured shapes and things going on. And we haven't got more intricate shapes. Because I think, on some of the high difficulties, there are little kind of pointy bits. Looks like kind of a star or something. So we haven't got anywhere near that. However, I'm okay with what we've achieved. And this is probably my kind of level. Like, trying to work that out it'll just hurt my head. It will genuinely confuse me because it just takes too long for me to work out such things. I have to get a dropper to drop half a circle there and get the other bit here and then another dropper after that bit's been created to drop the other squares back on top of it, and that'll be sorted. So, I think we sort of see what the game is, doing at a fairly basic level, and some of it probably isn't working the most efficiently around here. I would say that our factory is, okay. It's okay. It's passable. We could make improvements, particularly over here on this bit. This bit's clearly not gone very well because that's all kind of broken and such. Like, it's just nothing is happening here. This bit's all ground to a halt. So that's gone a bit wrong. But, it's still producing the shapes. Maybe just not as quickly and as efficiently as it could be. But we knew that wasn't going to happen. We knew as soon as we started this video there was going to be no efficiency and nothing working in sort of an optimum way. It was just going to be sort of bodged and thrown together and muddled through. And I think we've done okay. But I see what the game is all about. It doesn't sort of sit right in my head. I struggle to work out how to do all these things, which is why I don't often play games like this. There's, like Factorio and other things like that as well. I find them quite difficult to do the whole sort of procedural factory bits and bobs. I sort of, it's not really my main type of game. Although, this one's been alright. It's very slick. It's very slick, this game. The controls are really easy. Just sort of drag and drop things and point things around, and it generally works out what you want to do. You want to connect things up to these kind of machines? Yeah, absolutely. The conveyor connects automatically, nice and simple. Even these sort of, the height thingamajig was quite good. That was pretty sort of good as well. That seemed to work quite seamlessly. So, in terms of how it works, the actual controls and stuff, it's very good. Really, really efficient. And it just makes it, particularly for someone like me who's not very good at these types of games, the last thing you want to be doing when you're already sort of trying to work out how to do relatively complicated things is struggle with controls. So I think they've got the controls sorted, which is very good. And as well, it looks amazing. It looks wonderful. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we're in space generating shapes. Hang on. The vortex is beaming down there. Oh, there's the vortex. Okay, hello there, great and mighty Vortex Overlord. You are a wonderful swirly Overlord being. So yeah, I don't quite know why we're in space and why we're flinging shapes down, but we are, and that's fun. But yeah, it looks really good. It looks very exciting. Lots of detail going into the sort of the shapes in the background and the machines and things. It looks good. The soundtrack's quite fun. Some nice sort of spacey kind of laid back soundtrack type thing. And yeah, overall, it works very well. It works very well indeed. It's just sort of not really my kind of game. I find them quite difficult and sort of, I'd rather go do another type of game rather than this one. But I am glad that we took the time to look at it because, even though I've struggled a little bit in areas, I've had fun with it. It's been quite nice. But I think these might be pushing it a little bit too much. And anything else after that is my brain's going to pour out my ears. So we shall wrap things up for now with our look at Shapes 2. Hopefully you did enjoy this and it didn't cause you too much frustration with all the bits that I was doing wrong. So hopefully I sort of did okay. If you did enjoy it, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. This robotic arm has salmonella on it. Okay, so we've got two things that are diseased. Be warned about tutorial robot. He's all sort of retro and adorable. I think he wants to destroy humanity. Hungry humans, come and order some food. 74% efficiency. Oh my goodness. Wow. There he is. There's a murderous robot face.